is ESPN on ABC.
Welcome to the Little League Softball World Series presented by Dick's Sporting Goods. The biggest day of the week. Any spot with a field view is taken here in Greenville, North Carolina. They've been lined up for hours. The fans have got to get a glimpse of these girls with game. They have spent a summer playing softball. They have dreamed of a title. And now they're one win from making that dream come true.
The lights are shining. The cameras are rolling. And the next generation of stars are stepping into the spotlight.
Oh, what a catch!
You want a home run? We'll give you a home run.
From around the world, only two remain, chasing the dream.
Curley getting it done. My goodness, she keeps stepping up.
A big showing for Kentucky.
It's the best summer ever.
Ellen Clark is a superstar.
Championship dreams still alive for North Carolina.
Every challenge they've faced, every celebration they've shared, has brought them to this moment. All eyes are watching. The title is waiting. One chance to make history.
The nerves are building, the excitement is peaking, and we've got two teams ready to compete. Kentucky with its first championship game appearance here at the World Series, taking on a North Carolina team who's been here the third championship game in the last 4 years for the state of North Carolina, and one of these teams will walk off the field as a World Series champion. I have goosebumps talking about it. This is how we shaped up our bracket semifinals yesterday, have put Kentucky and North Carolina, two undefeated teams, head-to-head in our championship game, and it is going to be so much fun. Let's go. We are ready for the championship. Courtney Lau alongside two-time Olympic gold medalist Michelle Smith, two-time All-American Amanda Scarborough, Chris Button on the sidelines for us, and the memories that they have made this summer, they will never forget, and one more chance to make some more.
Yeah, guys, it's been incredible. I mean, the softball's been fantastic, but these young ladies have met other players from around the world, Japan, Canada, Puerto Rico, Italy. I mean, those are the things that have resonated this week.
Yeah, they've all played so hard. They've been so great on the field, and they've been through adversity this entire summer, but two teams have made it here, and it's a goal to make it to the World Series for every team. But it's a dream to get to play in this championship game, and we'll just have one winner at the end.
All right, two pitchers in the booth. We have two outstanding pitchers you're about to see. They are so excited for this game. Let's talk about the World Series strikeout leader first in Anna Lynn Clark of North Carolina.
Yeah, Anna Lynn Clark is tremendous in the circle. You could use any adjective that is a positive one, meaning dominant, gets swings and misses, an ace of diamonds. The energy that she brings, it catapults this North Carolina team to win. They feed off of her energy, her swings and misses. She is averaging just about 2 strikeouts per inning, an ERA that is under 1. Absolutely fantastic with what she brings with her personality in the circle for this team.
And it has been an undefeated run for them. They had to play a doubleheader on Monday, well, 2 games on Monday, and just able to run through their gauntlet of a schedule to make it here to the championship game. But guess what? This Kentucky team, they also have some pretty great pitching in the circle. Michaela Knight has been electric. What has made her so effective this week?
Michaela Knight is also a superstar. She was voted best hair, but it's not her hair that makes her great. It's her ability to keep runners off base and from touching home plate. She has 25 strikeouts herself. How about this? They have not given up more than 1 run in a game because they've played outstanding defense behind Michaela Knight. She throws really good pitches on the corner. She dominates, and she has not issued a lot of free passes. It's a very good Kentucky team behind Michaela Knight.
And they also have gone 4-0 this week, starting their road on Sunday and then making it here yesterday with a win over New Jersey in the semifinals to make the state of Kentucky's first appearance in the championship. Do we have a pitcher's duel brewing? We certainly have the first pitch of our championship game coming up here at the Little League Softball World Series in Greenville.
School is is back, and Dick's has the hottest trends everyone loves. From Adidas, Burst, and FP Movement, plus most wanted brands like Nike, DSG, and Jordan. Start strong with Retro Run, Clean Court Classics, and new favorites to win your year. For on and off the field, Dick's has the gear to perform your best. Earn points on every purchase with your scorecard, and unlock even more with our new Scorecard Plus membership. Download the app and sign up now. It's never been easier to sport your style.
A Chewy pharmacy order is on the way for Gouda. Meds verified by Chewy's licensed pharmacists, paired with his favorite cheese. Delivered by Chewy, devoured by Gouda. For quality meds, for life with pets, there's Chewy Pharmacy.
Well, when everything's bigger in Texas, feels like you wanna go real big too. Yeah, Paige! Asking all the big old questions, doing it all without a big to-do. Let's go! Looks like it's pickup day. Oh, wow, okay, not a truck. You can do it all your way. Wanna drive? CarMax.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up a world of possibilities. With Venture X, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. And turn all of your purchases into extraordinary trips. Plus, get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of possibilities with Capital One. What's in your wallet?
I'm Saquon Barkley, and I spent all day jumping through hoops. But watching football shouldn't feel like jumping through hoops. That's why I have DirecTV. It brings all my football into one place, so I can easily find and watch it. No jumping, no flipping, or hopping between apps, or channels. It's all my games, no matter where they air. Football's hard, but football with DirecTV, easy.
Stream football without the hurdles on DirecTV.
This is a meal. Saucy chicken Roma. Stacked spicy steak. For just $7.99 each, let's Asiago. Asiago bagel stacks at Panera.
Harbor Freight Tools are working hard in real garages across America. Like at Nico's Automotive Shop in Des Plaines, Illinois. He demands affordable tools that don't quit because he never quits. Harbor Freight, built for tool people.
You shouldn't have to do all that just to thaw my thick, delicious insides. Come on. Under a cat? Under a human?
You said you liked it down there.
Whoa, Crust, please. That was between us.
Now enjoy Uncrustables straight out of your fridge. No wait time.
Here's to generations of fearless, unstoppable.
Hit hard on the ground. She is safe.
I can, and I will. Here's to the next generation. Find your league. Get in the game.
Long strides.
If you wanna dance, take my hand, take my hand.
Bring her up, Curly. We're going to see this Kentucky team play for a title. Championship dreams still alive for North Carolina. No feeling like Championship Sunday here at the Little League Softball World Series. Look how deep the fans are back into the trees just to get a glimpse of these young athletes on the biggest stage of their lives. This Kentucky team is making the first appearance in the championship for the state of Kentucky. And let's meet the gang from Owensboro, Kentucky.
I'm Avery O'Brien, and my favorite holiday is Christmas. Hi, my name is Finley Biven, and my favorite athlete is Rob Dillingham.
My name is Brinley Bishop, and my special talent is jump roping.
My name is Haley Warren, and my favorite book is Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
I'm Jenna Ball, and my dream job is to be a marine biologist.
Hi, my name is Avery Emick, and my favorite candy is Airhead Extremes.
My name is Presley Roberts, and my favorite athlete is LeBron James.
Hi, my name is Michaela Knight, and my favorite sports team is the Savannah Bananas.
My name is Hunter Sparks, and my favorite food is chicken.
Hi, my name is Evelyn Chelstrom, and my favorite animal is a tiger.
My name is Paisley Edge, and my favorite celebrity is Sylvester Stallone.
That is Davies County Little League representing Kentucky In Little League, every player on your roster is on the lineup card, so there this looks like 1 through 11, with Finley Bevan being moved up to lead off this game. She had been batting in the 6th spot, earned a spot to lead off for this Kentucky team, and they will be facing a pitcher in Anna Lynn Clark, who every time she steps in the circle this week, she's had double-figure strikeouts.
Yeah, she's been outstanding at the top of the zone, 35 strikeouts. She throws a two-seam fastball, screwball, curveball combination, and a very good changeup. She will throw that fastball. We're going to call it a fastball, not a rise ball, because she says she doesn't throw a rise ball, but trust me, it climbs through the zone. It's been outstanding. Kentucky's going to have to try to make sure they can make contact with that pitch.
6 innings to decide a World Series champion. And Finley Bevan steps in first, the right fielder.
There's just something about Anna Lynn Clark, too. It feels like she throws 65 with some of the swings and misses that she gets, and she'll stay around 55 to 57.
Now, what are some of the average speeds that we'll see at this age and this week from pitchers?
Yeah, 55 to 57 is still very good velocity and above average for a pitcher this age. We have seen pitchers here at the World Series throw even 60 plus, which is like top 1% for this age group.
Strike 2, Bevan takes a cut.
I think the thing that makes Bevan special is obviously not the velocity. She's living in the mid-50s, but it's that movement. It's the way she locates her pitches. Works from ahead.
And talking about Anna Lynn Clark, who in her last outing retired 8 of the last 9 hitters that she faced. And never looks like she's under pressure, guys.
Lots of smiles out there.
Finley Bevan, a pop-up in the infield, and Sophie Catarazzoli comes in from second. Well, we mentioned this Kentucky group from Owensboro, Kentucky. It's Daviess County Little League. Population about 60,000. It's home to the Bluegrass Music Hall of Fame and Museum, and the hometown of Johnny Depp, which I did not know until this week, and Rex Chapman. Also, most importantly, self-proclaimed barbecue capital of Kentucky, the United States, the world, is what they told us.
I have a feeling there are a few towns that might have something to say about that. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but people know their barbecue, and southern towns do. So,
what about the state of Texas?
Yeah, Texas would definitely be one of the
Tennessee.
states. Definitely Tennessee.
Yeah, Memphis. Avery O'Brien, the second baseman. No chance to make a play on that one.
I think a big sign that Kentucky is going to be having a good approach off of Anna Lynn Clark early in this game is just putting the ball in play. We're not looking maybe necessarily for hit after hit after hit off of her, because she has been so dominant, but a good sign that they're seeing her well early in this game is that they're putting the ball in play instead of striking out or swinging and missing a lot. So definitely probably something that they went into this game talking about, hey, let's just try to put the ball in play, don't do too much, and try to get good looks off of her early in this game.
And these two teams have not faced each other this week. They came from separate brackets to meet here in our championship game, but you know they've seen film and scouted.
Those are some good swings.
Very good swings, yeah. For Kentucky, it's all about barrels, just making contact.
Well, they're the oldest team that we've had here at the World Series. They average almost 13 years old because they have 10 13-year-olds on their roster.
The oldest team with the fewest amount of players that we saw in the field of 12 teams this year, just 11 players.
We haven't seen Kentucky here a lot at the World Series, making their first appearance since 2005, representing that state.
The first one to make it to the championship. Full count on the way to Avery O'Brien, the second baseman, who's hitting 300 this week. Out towards shallow center. It hits just the edge of the grass. And I think Sophie Catarazzoli is still down right behind second base. You see her holding that right foot. And Sophie, the daughter of the manager for North Carolina, Ben Catarazzoli.
That's okay. That.
She's also the leadoff hitter for this North Carolina team. As soon as that play happened, she went right to favoring that right foot, and you can tell just not feeling good. So Sophie Catarazzoli is going to head back, and the staff here at Little League will help her take a look at her, and they will shift some players around for this North Carolina team. And she has helped a defense this week, guys, that has only had 2 errors over the 4 games that they've played. They have been really tough behind Annalyn Clark. And so Parker Mortensen has taken her spot, moving in from left field. And they've sent Peyton Bustamante out to left field. Man, if you're North Carolina, that's tough early in this game to see a teammate have to leave the field.
Especially a middle infielder. Second base, it's pretty important position in the sense of communication, covering first base, second base.
And speed is such a big part of Sophie Catarazzoli's game at second base. The ground that she can cover as a leadoff hitter with stolen bases and hitting .500 this World Series.
So Avery O'Brien reached via a single. Keep an eye on her. She leads them in stolen bases with 4 this week. Presley Roberts here. Oh, and there she goes. Ball bounced around, so Avery O'Brien is going to be safe at second and right into scoring position.
And not wasting any time. Kinsley Godwin behind the dish has been very good. She's thrown out 2 of the 4 runners that have tried to steal against her. That throw a little bit short.
I like the call after the injury, just to quickly be aggressive and try to catch North Carolina on their heels after maybe being down, seeing their teammate. And Kentucky, I mean, when you look at their offensive numbers with the amount of stolen bases that they've had, now 13 and 13 doubles at the tops of the World Series teams.
This Kentucky offense, first this week in average extra base hits. And then you add that with their defense and pitching, fewest runs allowed this week. That's strike 2 for Annalyn Clark against Presley Roberts, the shortstop, who's hitting .625 at the World Series. First strikeout of the day for Annalyn Clark, picking her teammates up.
That's big. Presley Roberts has been one of the best hitters here at the World Series, and to get her to swing and miss with the runner in scoring position, screwball that rises right at the end to get her to swing and miss underneath it. Second out for Annalyn Clark.
And just the first time that Presley Roberts has struck out this week. Paisley Edge swings at the first pitch.
Yeah, to your point, Courtney, this team from Kentucky has not struck out a lot. That's just the 16th strikeout as a team this week. Compared to North Carolina, they've struck out 26 times. So just shows this team has done a good job.
That hits Paisley edge. So a single and a hit by a pitch have 2 on, with 2 down for Hunter Sparks, who we have seen in the leadoff, but today hitting in that 5 spot.
Roberts and Edge have been the big bats. Looking for Sparks to try to pick them up here.
Hunter Sparks, a Monica Abbott fan. Is a great Tennessee Lady Vol and great in the pros, playing over in Japan.
I kind of like this move that they decided to drop her down into the 5 hole. She's a hitter that has a lot of power, no RBIs at the World Series because she's been hitting in that leadoff spot, hasn't had as many opportunities with runners on base. But she has a big bat and can drive in runners. So they bump her down and already getting the first opportunity here with runners on to try to get them on the board first.
Clark's last pitch, a changeup, already showing that pitch. Typically doesn't show it until second time through.
Hunter Sparks with a shot to the gap. Diving out and right is Abby Robinson.
Abby Robinson with the jump in a massively pressure situation is going to go down and get this ball. Look at the way she's going to glove it up, opens up the glove, the ball drops in with the runner in scoring position, and of course Clark, her pitcher, giving her some love.
Save on hundreds of styles during Dick's Epic Shoe Sale. Score back-to-school deals on trending brands on sale for under $100. Gear up for your season with up to 40% off cleats and more. Plus, up to 30% off running and training shoes. Shop the Epic Shoe Sale today at Dick's.
This is Zach. He's a social media influencer. There's a lot young homeowners don't understand about the internet.
People just watch you watching videos?
Yeah, it's a reaction video.
Oh.
You must be good at reacting to videos.
Yeah. What are you doing there?
Oh, this is me trying on hats.
Oh.
So you sell hats? No. So you work for the thrift store? I was just trying them on, film myself.
Why'd you do that?
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle home and auto with us.
This is just you opening a box of sneakers.
They say to make exercise a habit, find something you enjoy. 1, 2.
You'll enjoy Kohl's Active Sale. Save on Nike and more top active brands. Plus, get 20% off across the store at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
You're looking at 1,000 years of breaking and entering. Oops. Pardon my butterfingers. Then this Orkin Pro comes along. It's like some people just don't want infectious disease in their kitchen. Orkin, the best in pests.
Harbor Freight Tools are working hard in real garages across America. Like at Nico's Automotive Shop in Des Plaines, Illinois. He demands affordable tools that don't quit because he never quits. Harbor Freight, built for tool people.
The Little League Softball World Series is presented by Dick's Sporting Goods. Every season starts at Dick's. Championship Day here at the Little League Softball World Series. Let's take a look at the road to Greenville presented by Uncrustables and a short drive for this North Carolina team. They're from Clayton, North Carolina, population about 30,000, located 18 miles southeast of Raleigh. So it's about a 90-minute drive from Clayton over here to Greenville where we're playing the World Series, and hometown of silver medalist Kendra Harrison, who was a hurdler in Tokyo. And now it is time to meet the team representing North Carolina.
My name is Parker Morrison, and my favorite TV show is Outer Banks. My name is Sophie Catterzoli, and my favorite artist is Elle Langley. My name is Katie Stropp. My favorite musical is The Greatest Showman.
My name is Anna Clark, and my favorite candy is Nerds Gummy Clusters.
My name is Campbell Swearingen, and my dream job is to be a marine biologist. My name is Catherine Utek, and my favorite movie is Descendants.
My name is Abby Robinson, and my favorite sports team is the Carolina Blaze.
My name is Emma Riccio, and my favorite celebrity is Kevin Hart. My name is Belle Cox, and my favorite video game is Roblox. My name is Peyton Bustamante, and my favorite emoji is the pink heart.
My name's Kinsley Godwin, and my favorite athlete is Reese Atwood.
Hi, my name is Scarlett Serta, and my favorite food is spaghetti.
My name's Chloe Braddock, and my favorite song is Purple Rain.
That is the team from North Carolina, the state of North Carolina, seeking a 4th World Series title. Here is their batting order. Everybody on the roster is on the lineup card, 1 through 13. For North Carolina, Sophie Catarazzoli unfortunately was hurt in the top of this inning. They are still taking a look at her, the staff here at Little League, trying to help her with that right leg issue she was dealing with. So we'll skip her and go right to Kinsley Godwin to lead off this inning, the catcher. And in the circle, Michaela Knight for Kentucky. You may have heard her called Curly because of her hair.
Yeah, Michaela Knight is a workhorse for this Kentucky team. She is really confident to work the outside corner to these right-handed hitters, so you'll see her work her curveball, drop curve, even will mix in a changeup at times.
And Kinsley Godwin liked the first pitch. Paisley Edge was ready at first, 1 away.
And she throws with very good velocity, 59, 60 miles an hour.
Third baseman, 18, Chloe Braddock.
And she's facing a North Carolina team that is hitting .341 this week at the World Series. Chloe Braddock herself hitting .375. She's a big Jordy Fromm fan. Of course, she won some titles at Oklahoma and then went home to Nebraska and took them to the Women's College World Series.
I think one thing that you'll notice about Curly in the circle is that she's just so consistent with her emotions. The coaches talked about her coming into the World Series and that her heart rate doesn't raise no matter how tight the game is.
Out to right field, Finley Bevan waiting, 2 down.
And Amanda, you can tell these clubs have scouted each other. The adjustments by the hitters up in the box, just knowing that we've got 2 ace pitchers in the circle, making those adjustments, putting the ball in play early here in this first inning, both clubs are.
Abby Robinson, who is a big Serena Williams fan, she just had the web gem catch in right field for this North Carolina defense. First pitch to Paisley Edge, able to make the play, and wow, what a quick inning for Michaela Knight. Just a 5-pitch inning to start this championship.
Save on hundreds of styles during Dick's Epic Shoe Sale. Score back-to-school deals on trending brands on sale for under $100. Gear up for your season with up to 40% off cleats and more. Plus, up to 30% off running and training shoes. Shop the Epic Shoe Sale today at Dick's.
You shouldn't have to do all that just to thaw my thick, delicious insides. Come on. Under a cat? Under a human?
You said you liked it down there.
Whoa, Crust, please. That was between us.
Now enjoy Uncrustables straight out of your fridge. No wait time.
At Farmers, honesty is our policy. We're all about transparency and giving it to you straight. Now in pink.
We own pink now, but we sort of went too far.
It means coverage with no jargon, big words, or lawyer needed to understand it.
Forget those readers. We don't hide behind fine print.
It's finding new options, even if it's not with us.
Wait, we do that. Way to keep it 100.
Oh yeah, we do that. And that's why you don't have insurance.
You have Farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
There's a lot of science that goes into making sure this helmet protects me. The same is true of the Colgate Total Active Prevention System.
It's 15 times more effective at fighting the root cause of oral health problems.
Try the Colgate Total Active Prevention System.
Prevent problems before they start.
No application fee if you apply by September 1st at University of Maryland Global Campus, an accredited university that has transformed adult lives for more than 75 years. You're not waiting to win. You're ready to succeed again at umgc.edu.
Okay, let's see.
Good lunch?
The all-electric CHR. Toyota. Let's go places.
I switched Sadie to Life Protection Formula. I used to feed her Purina 1. Then I learned it has chicken byproduct meal.
Blues got deboned chicken meal, brown rice, oatmeal, and barley to help protect all this energy. Love them like family, feed them like family.
Harbor Freight Tools are working hard in real garages across America, like at Nico's Automotive Shop in Des Plaines, Illinois. He demands affordable tools that don't quit because he never quits. Harbor Freight, built for tool people.
Welcome back to the Little League Softball World Series here in Greenville, North Carolina. A packed house here today to see this championship game, and so many here to see this North Carolina team. They've seen so much success in the past. 3 teams over the last decade have won the championship, and that's exactly why this Johnson County team got started 4 years ago. They started to see all the success that was possible. They started this team with the hope to give their daughters a chance just to play on this field. And ladies, here they are, just one win away from being another North Carolina team to win a championship.
And Chris, one of those programs that they watched was the Rowan Little League team, and they actually defeated Rowan Little League 6-0 to win the state title. Now, because the World Series is played in the state of North Carolina, the state champion goes right to the World Series. So they beat Rowan to make it here. And that's a Rowan team that's won 2 Little League World Series championships.
Yeah, they have a rich history, the Little League World Series.
And Annalyn Clark was really good against that club in that state championship. 13 strikeouts. Pretty impressive all the way through the summer for Clark.
And you know that all the teams at the state tournament now are probably feeling like this North Carolina team of raising their level. The competition has probably grown in the state of North Carolina because of what the previous Little Leagues have done here at the World Series. So it's tough to win that North Carolina state tournament, and they outscored opponents at state 32-0. And Annalyn Clark had 14 strikeouts in that championship game.
She's ahead 0-2 to Avery Emick, who reaches for it and hops it into right field. Starting off strong for this Kentucky team.
Well, and look at where Emick's foot is. This is incredible. Her foot is actually, back foot is over the chalk line. She gets a pitch that is way up and way out, and she just peppers it the opposite way. That is a good pitcher's pitch. That is an unbelievable hit.
On the 0-2 pitch. That's not a bad location at all, but it tells you about the Kentucky mindset at the plate. That is an adjustment that we didn't see from the Florida hitters that played 2 times against her.
And look at her feet. I wonder if this is what coach just, look at her back foot. It is out of the box, almost touching home plate. So of course she's going to be able to reach that pitch on the outer half. So I think that's what coach was saying. If you make contact, if your foot's out of the box and you make contact with the ball, the umpire sees it, you can be called out, correct.
Well, they did not see it and not call it. So now Michaela Knight, known as Curly, the pitcher, will step in. Kentucky has 2 hits already. This North Carolina team only gave up 2 hits in the semifinals of Florida. Knight showing bunt. Annalyn Clark going to second. And got the runner, Avery Emick.
Well, Annalyn Clark knew exactly what she wanted to do with the bunch. The bunt got to her quickly, and she knew she was going to have a chance at second base. But Riccio, her foot isn't on the bag for the force. She's treating this like a tag play, and got lucky that she was able to put the tag on the top of the head of the base runner. However, all she needed to do was step on second base. So got lucky with a little mistake there defensively.
I'm surprised they're actually not taking a look at that again. From the Kentucky standpoint.
Yeah, that is a play that you can challenge. You get 2 challenges per game. And if you're correct, you can keep them.
And to your point, though, Amanda, as well, that is a great play by Clark to be able to get the lead runner. I mean, those are the things that help you when you're in the circle. Lead runner out, imperative to keep your opponent off the board.
Here's Jenna Ball.
Well, and you can tell these Kentucky hitters are just seeing her really well, because first time through the order for Annalyn Clark this World Series, opponents only had 1 hit off of her in all the innings pitched, hitting .033. Second time through, we've seen teams have more success off of her, but for Kentucky to get to her early and not have as many strikeouts, only 1 strikeout so far, that says so much about how they're seeing the ball off of her and their approach coming into the game.
Strikeout number 2 today for Anna Lynn Clark.
And Clark ready to go. This pitch on the outer half. Supposed to be out a little bit more. You can see the way Godwin is set up almost in that left-handed batter's box, but she gets the call.
And so Jenna Ball is actually going to go out to first base, and she will be a courtesy runner for Michaela Knight, the pitcher. When there are 2 outs in an inning, you can use a courtesy runner for the pitcher or the catcher. It is the last recorded out. Anna Lynn Clark has made it 37 strikeouts now this week on her stat line, and Haley Warren, the 9-hitter, up with 2 down.
And when you see the swings and misses that Anna Lynn has gotten this week, it's usually been more up in the zone, not 100%, but mostly up in the zone because of that upspin and getting hitters to swing underneath her pitches. And sometimes these swings and misses that we've seen this week from her, Michelle, they've been a good 5 or 6 inches because of the movement that she's had underneath the ball.
She's got that low release. And the ball climbs up. She gets underneath that pitch. It's not technically a true rise ball, but it is got movement like a rise ball.
I call it whatever she wants. It works.
Absolutely.
Well, the other thing, thinking about Sophie Cataruzzoli and the injury that she had, she's also pitched a little bit for this North Carolina team.
It's back-to-back strikeouts for Anna Lynn Clark, and Kentucky once again leaves a runner on. 3 strikeouts on the day for Anna Lynn Clark. The Little League Softball World Series Championship returns after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
You shouldn't have to do all that just to thaw my thick, delicious insides. Come on. Under a cat? Under a human?
You said you liked it down there.
Whoa, Crust, please. That was between us.
Now enjoy Uncrustables straight out of your fridge. No wait time.
AWS AI is moving business forward. It's how Audi takes vehicles from concept to customer. Delivers real-time match insights to Bundesliga fans. And how small businesses grow online with GoDaddy. How will AI revolutionize your business? AWS AI is how. I just might.
Well, when everything's bigger in Texas, feels like you wanna go real big too.
Yeah, Paige.
Asking all the big old questions, doing it all without a big to-do.
Let's go.
Looks like it's pickup day. Oh, wow, okay, not a truck. You can do it all your way.
Want to drive? CarMax.
12 of the world's greatest dancers will live together and compete for a spot in the world's biggest ballroom.
This is my moment for sure.
That could be on Dancing with the Stars tomorrow.
To do the honor of throwing out the first pitch, we were so excited to have Captain Minnie Mouse with us earlier today. She's visiting from Disney Cruise Line, where magic meets the sea. It was so cool. One of the players was super excited. Look, when she came out, Annalyn Clark couldn't believe it.
Oh my gosh, so cute. Campbell Swear Engine next to her, patting her like, oh my gosh, do you see what I see? This is really happening.
I mean, what could be better than this? I don't know. Winning the whole thing?
Yes.
I got a chance to do that right here in our Little League Softball World Series Championship game. Scarlett Serta leading off for Team North Carolina. Michaela Knight, they call her Curly in the circle. She only needed 5 pitches in the first inning. Hard hit ball past Presley Roberts at short. That'll go down as an error and allowed Scarlett Serta to reach. First base runner for North Carolina. There's Parker Mortensen, who started this game in left field, but due to an injury to Sophie Catarazzoli in the first inning, she had to move to second base. Pulls back on the bunt. It's going to be a first pitch strike from Knight.
I like the way that North Carolina has utilized their speed this weekend. It's one thing, or this week I should say, it's one thing just to rely on just speed or just power, but they have this really nice blend of both all throughout their lineup, and Parker Mortensen has some of that speed.
Ball bounces off the backstop. Serta into scoring position. She'll advance on the wild pitch. And to your point, Amanda, North Carolina leads the World Series in stolen bases. 13 coming into this game. Using that speed when they get on.
Still trying to get that bunt down.
Well, Parker was one of the ones that they said was great at bunting, one of their go-tos, but now a 2-2 pitch here. She'll look to swing away. It's going to be a full count.
Yeah, it's a good eye not chasing that pitch off the plate.
First strikeout for Michaela Knight. Little League is the most trusted youth sports organization in the world, keeping baseball and softball accessible for all kids. But its real power comes from you. Help us rally for Little League by texting RALLY to 345-345 today. Standard messaging rates apply. Throughout the week, we've seen some great crowds. We've seen some future Little Leaguers that we may see on this stage. Kids of all ages, boys and girls, have come out to watch these athletes compete all week.
Yeah, there's been so many stories over the past several years or past decade of little young players coming out to watch, or they watch it on TV, and then one day they're here playing at the World Series themselves.
Oh, we've seen that with boys Little League baseball. Well, now that we have it with girls softball.
Oh, there's Sophie Catarazzoli. She'll be back in the dugout with her teammates, but you see the ice pack on that right ankle.
Hate that for her. You know,
she was shaken up in the top of the first inning to start this game. Ball and 2 strikes to Peyton Bustamante.
A scoop by Emick back behind the plate. That changeup in the dirt, just picks it. She's had a really nice arm, a live arm for Avery Emick, the catcher.
She's picked off a couple of base runners this week.
So think about that. She just picked one in the dirt, right? That was a changeup, and then went 2 feet above her head to be able to grab that one that was up, just covering from top to bottom, allowing Michaela Knight just to feel like she trusts her.
Hopper over to Hunter Sparks. Looks at the runner at second, makes the play. They're looking for a couple. Won't get Scarlett Serta sliding into third, but what an effort from this Kentucky defense.
And that is a great defensive play because she was looking her back big time. Look at this. She takes her time, looks her back, even as her leaning back towards second. But with the speed, able to advance to third. And this is a close play at third, but she gets that foot in there because the throw is a little bit up the bag instead of on the backside of the bag. Outstanding effort.
Just another example of this North Carolina speed. They're always looking to take extra bases.
And now they've got the go-ahead run 60 feet away for Belle Cox, who was 1 for 2 yesterday in the semifinals with a big RBI. She's hitting .429 this week. And Belle Cox has a nickname I'll never forget. They call her Wild Bill. Even in our coaches' meetings, they called her Wild Bill.
Michaela Knight here up 0-2. That drop ball has just really been moving that downward angle.
Starting at the knees and then falling off to the shoelaces. It has big movement on it. This is a close check swing. Could have gone either way, but Belle Cox gets to live for another pitch here in this AB.
And knocks it out to left. Run comes across, and North Carolina leads it 1-0.
When you see that Belle Cox is looking for that pitch down the zone and almost attempting, there's no need to bring it up in the zone like this because it feeds right into her swing. So Michaela Knight brings that drop ball up just a touch. And Belle Cox with 2 strikes able to get herself another RBI. And how important is that 60 feet? Scarlett Serta went from second to third because you don't know if she doesn't take that extra 60 feet, if that's going to be a run scored or not. 2-out scoring has been the name of the game the past couple of days in these big moments.
Yeah, that could be the difference in this championship game.
We saw that last year, a 1-0 win for Pennsylvania. Very tight game, pitcher's duel.
Can North Carolina keep doing damage with 2 outs? Emma Riccio, the shortstop, is up. Riccio out to center, and it drops. 2 on.
Back-to-back hits here for this North Carolina team, and both of these pitches a little bit sweet when Michaela Knight is ahead in the count. She's able to barrel that up, find some green, and probably need to try to slide when you're coming into second. We've seen that a couple times, not wanting to get the uni dirty, but you got to get dirty sometimes.
Well, it looked like this was a player called timeout here for Kentucky. I think maybe Michaela Knight initiated it or Emick, but bringing everybody in together with 2 outs, knowing how important it is just to break this North Carolina momentum. I love that leadership on the infield for Kentucky, that a coach didn't have to come out and call timeout.
But Kentucky's been in pressure situations before. They had to rally in the regional. They were no hit in their opener and then came back to beat that same team. They have felt their backs against the wall before.
Oh, there's Emmer. Loves to throw from behind the dish. Nice snap throw to first.
Annalyn Clark has swung a big bat this week, hitting over 300. Takes a big cut at Curley's pitch.
Avery Emick reminds me of Reese Atwood back there with how quick her throws are and just always looking to catch a napping base runner.
So she did not go. Reese Atwood, of course, a national champion at Texas.
Johnny Bench Award winner. He's best catcher in college softball. Ooh. Gets away with that one, maybe.
In foul territory. And 3 Kentucky players hustling over there, trying to get it. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
See if maybe Curley brings out one of those change-ups.
Annalyn Clark with a hard hit ball. Runner coming home as it bounces and rolling. Tag applied by Avery Emick.
It looked like this throw was going to first base from Finley Bevan, who has been outstanding in right field, but it gets past the first baseman, goes all the way to Emick just in time for the tag. But a good luck for Kentucky's defense after a North Carolina run already scored, but they're going to challenge it. Emick looks like she got the tag before the foot got in.
What a great play by her to go get that ball up the line and come back and make the tag. Wow.
And getting the ball, not blocking the base path, so avoiding the obstruction call. The call on the field was out at home. You get 2 challenges per game. If you're correct, you get to keep it.
Look at the way she goes out there to field it and then dive back to make the tag. I think she got her.
I think she got her too. Mm-hmm. That bounce absolutely went Kentucky's way, because that's not exactly how it was drawn up or supposed to happen, but they will take it.
Yeah, I think she gets her.
I think so,
great
too.
Call by the umpire. And remember, in Little League, you have to slide feet first.
Unless you're going back to a base, you're returning back to a base.
Correct. So when you're coming in, there's a lot of people.
And they confirm that call out at home. That could be huge with these 2 pitchers in the circle, but still a 1-run lead for North Carolina.
With 2 kids and busy schedules, you gotta find the wins. And Dick's new Scorecard Plus membership is an easy W.
For $99 a year, you get over $350 in benefits.
It pays for itself with $100 in annual bonus rewards, free shipping every day, and more. Join Scorecard Plus.
Tools from Harbor Freight are doing hard work in real garages across America. Like at Nico's Automotive Shop in Des Plaines, Illinois, where his Daytona Jack does all the heavy lifting. His Hercules impact wrench makes quick work of tough jobs. And his Icon torque wrench keeps every bolt honest. Nico demands affordable tools that don't quit, because he never quits until the job's done. Harbor Freight, built for tool people.
Like me.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up a world of possibilities. With Venture X, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. And turn all of your purchases into extraordinary trips. Plus, get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of possibilities with Capital One. What's in your wallet?
You shouldn't have to do all that just to thaw my thick, delicious insides. Come on. Under a cat? Under a human?
You said you liked it down there.
Whoa, Crust, please. That was between us.
Now enjoy Uncrustables straight out of your fridge. No wait time.
A Chewy pharmacy order is on the way for Gouda. Meds verified by Chewy's licensed pharmacists, paired with his favorite cheese. Delivered by Chewy, devoured by Gouda. For quality meds, for life with pets, there's Chewy Pharmacy.
I'm Saquon Barkley, and I spent all day jumping through hoops. But watching football shouldn't feel like jumping through hoops. That's why I have DirecTV. It brings all my football into one place, so I can easily find and watch it. No jumping, no flipping, or hopping between apps, or channels. It's all my games, no matter where they air. Football's hard, but football with DirecTV Easy.
Stream football without the hurdles on DirecTV.
Do they think we're so dumb that we'll just fly into that bug zapper and die? And now this Orkin Pro? Ew. Let's go, besties. Sad. Orkin, the best in pests.
What a start for Annalyn Clark.
She's been fun to watch.
3 strikeouts to start this game. 12 strikeouts, absolutely cooking. Shuts the door and ends this game.
Annalyn Clark been a superstar in the circle all week, and she became a pitcher because of a Christmas present. She had asked her mom for pitching lessons at 9 years old, so she got her 4 of them, and she's basically the gift that keeps on giving, has been doing it ever since. She also fell in love with the game, like a lot of these girls following their older brothers to Little League games. She started going when she was a toddler to Johnson County Little League games, following her older brothers, and here she is in the little buns, hanging out in her brother's sweatshirt.
How cute. What a great idea for a Christmas present. Pitching lessons?
Coming up with that on her own and knowing what she wants.
And now here she is in the Little League Softball World Series Championship game. She struck out the last 2 batters that she has faced.
I feel like every pitcher's origin story is a little bit different. Like, that's a very unique one for Annalyn Clark. Michelle, how did you start pitching again?
Yeah, because someone said you're tall left-handed and you should try it. So
and you were how old?
15.
15.
Yeah,
very late. Your dad had something to do with it for you, Amanda?
I was 9. We moved from coach pitch to pitcher pitch, and we needed a pitcher. Nobody raised their hand, and my dad said, Amanda will do it, and never looked back from there.
It's awesome. Well, the story is if you can pitch, it's a bonus, but you should learn to play everywhere.
Hard hit ball to Riccio at second from Shellstrom. Excuse me, at short. Wednesday, it's an MLB doubleheader on ESPN at 7 p.m. Yankees host the Mariners, followed at 10 p.m. by the Rangers and the Angels in Anaheim, also available on the ESPN app. It was a week ago today that we started with 12 teams from around the world at this World Series, and now the 2 left standing, both battling for that World Series championship. Kentucky's trying to catch up. The state of Kentucky has never won a title. In fact, this is their first appearance in the final. Bottom of the order for Brenly Bishop. This Kentucky team got a little taste of the level of competition that they would face if they were to make it to the World Series. They had to play a Floyd's Knobs, Indiana team 2 times in the regional. That team was the runner-up here at the World Series last year. And that was probably the best pitcher that they faced in Grace Fiore.
Grace Fiore was outstanding last year here at the Little League World Series, but she was very good at regionals a couple weeks ago. But this Kentucky team, no hit by her, but then came back and beat her in the championship.
It's his 2nd year in a row that Kentucky and Indiana were facing each other. A little rivalry is brewing. I mean, this Little League from Kentucky, their first Little League softball appearance in their 2nd year of existence. They've only been around 2 years, but already Grace Fiore and Indiana going head-to-head with them is Annalyn Clark. It's her 4th strikeout. This pitch continues to move away from these right-handed hitters and up in the zone. Another swing and miss underneath it. First time through the order, 4 strikeouts for Annalyn Clark, which that is a low number compared to the amount of strikeouts that she's been getting in previous games.
She's had a strikeout in 19 of 21 innings pitched, including all 3 today. Her 3 outings, she's had double-figure strikeouts.
It was interesting as when we were speaking with the manager and coaches prior to the tournament even starting, they said if we are in the championship game on the 9th, Annalyn Clark will be in the circle. And here she is. I mean, they just have that much faith in her.
Whoa. She's going to handle the top of the order here again. Finley Bevan gets a 2nd shot at Annalyn Clark.
And just her consistency throughout this tournament. At least a strikeout in all of her innings except for 2, and she just does such a great job of getting underneath the ball.
And she's got 4 strikeouts today, Chris.
Annalyn's brothers are in the crowd today. Adam and Roland, they're around the right field line watching on their phones as well. There's a 4th sibling, Olivia. She's currently in a post-grad watching in Seoul, South Korea. This is from Thursday in the middle of the night. It's 13 hours ahead of time. So good morning, 4 o'clock in the morning to Olivia, who's watching on the other side of the world.
It's amazing. How cool is that? Brothers in the stands. Also, I love the pin that he's got with her face on it.
Olivia, I'm guessing, has not gotten a lot of sleep because all these game times, there's been a lot of games this week. And
Chloe Braddock from 3rd. Brothers love it. So does Annalyn Clark. Our North Carolina team up 1-0 in our championship.
Save on hundreds of styles during Dick's Epic Shoe Sale. Score back-to-school deals on trending brands on sale for under $100. Gear up for your season with up to 40% off cleats and more. Plus, up to 30% off running and training shoes. Shop the Epic Shoe Sale today at Dick's.
This is a meal. Saucy chicken Roma. Stacked spicy steak. For just $7.99 each? Let's Asiago. Asiago bagel stacks at Panera.
I switched Sadie to Life Protection Formula. I used to feed her Purina 1. Then I learned it has chicken byproduct meal. Blue's got deboned chicken meal, brown rice, oatmeal, and barley to help protect all this energy. Love them like family, feed them like family.
There's a lot of science that goes into making sure this helmet protects me. The same is true of the Colgate Total Active Prevention System.
It's 15 times more effective at fighting the root cause of oral health problems.
Try the Colgate Total Active Prevention System.
Prevent problems before they start.
They say to make exercise a habit, find something you enjoy. 1, 2.
You'll enjoy Kohl's Active Sale. Save on Nike and more top active brands. Plus, get 20% off across the store at Kohl's and Kohls.com.
Harbor Freight Tools are working hard in real garages across America. Like at Nico's Automotive Shop in Des Plaines, Illinois. He demands affordable tools that don't quit because he never quits. Harbor Freight, built for tool people.
Beyond the diamond, there's the team. A softball sisterhood built on friendship, trust, smiles, and finding the joy in hard work. It pays off now and your entire life. Swing for the team, and the team swings back. Start your softball journey with Little League. Find your team. PlayLittleLeague.org.
Welcome back to the Little League Softball World Series presented by Dick's Sporting Goods. Game Changer is the official scorekeeping technology partner of the Little League World Series. Coach Smarter connects live and replay the action on Game Changer, the #1 youth sports app. Live the game like never before. Got some pin trading going on here on Championship Sunday. North Carolina leads this Kentucky team in our championship game 1-0. And for Kentucky, they had a really interesting superstition, if you will, or a team bonding experience. Their manager, J.W. O'Brien, he's a farmer, and so he bought this bus for his farm. Well, one thing led to another, and it turned into the Kentucky team bus. They drove it to regionals, had a little bit of mechanical issues when they won regionals, didn't think that it would make it here to the World Series, so a local car dealership actually donated a big van for them to ride around in. But this was something that brought this team together, Michelle, and they loved riding on that bus.
Yeah, he mentioned that, you know, the girls were starting to form relationships. They were kind of in pods because they had played at different teams, and then because this was an all-star team, the bus brought them together. They got to visit together more. They put their phones away and just enjoyed each other's company, and before you know it, their team was acting more like a team.
We ride the bus together to these games.
We do.
We bond from the hotel coming here to the field, so we get that. And we asked him, were there any themes, mottos for you guys this summer? And he instantly went to fun. And I think they also had fun on that bus together, because he said last year we tried to have fun, but it was their first year of playing Little League softball. So the coaches, the players had no experience. They built the league from scratch, so everything was a learning experience. This year they've learned to have fun and put the nerves a little bit more to the side.
And Michaela Knight is going to start this inning with a strikeout.
Second strikeout today. She pulls that changeup out. You can see the way she flips that out, the rotation on it. It's going to dip down as it approaches the plate. Really nice pitch for Michaela Knight, picking up her second strikeout of the game.
Katie Stropp is going to go after the first pitch that she sees. And there is Tara Knight, who is Michaela Knight's mom. She is the pitch caller. A lot of times we see the dad calling pitches for the daughter, but Tara also played softball.
We see a lot of bucket dads here at the Little League Softball World Series. They've spent a lot of time on the bucket, but we have Tara Knight who's calling the pitches, and I love that connection, mother, daughter in the circle. And Tara pitched a little bit too in high school. Couldn't believe that she had said that Kentucky was playing slow pitch softball until her freshman year, and then started to play fast pitch, and she learned to pitch her freshman year.
That's great. Now we have a generation of moms who played softball, and now their daughters are playing softball.
Katie Stropp, hard hit ball to right. Finley Bevan tracking it and scooping it. And it's so cool for Curly and her mom, Chris.
It is. They practiced together. She's the reason that she became a pitcher, but she also grew up around siblings that played the game. And so when she was 5 years old, she wanted to go try out for Little League. Mom was busy coaching her older sisters, so Dad takes her out to Little League. She said, how'd it go? Well, they didn't invite us back. She said, why not? Well, she's got to move straight up to coach pitch. She was that good at 5 years old.
Oh, that's awesome.
She's been dealing ever since.
I just love, she has her nickname, her curly hair. She wears it down, and this reminds us so much of you, Michelle Smith. I mean, you're left-handed and she's right-handed, so you can't hold that against her. I know you like your lefties, but she's got the flow going like you.
Got the flow, yeah. I just didn't have time to put it up in a ponytail or whatever the things were. I had the visor and the hair down. That was it. It was called the Lioness. So
it's fantastic.
I don't know why we're calling you Smitty when we could have called you Lioness this whole time, but here we go.
Look at that flow.
Oh, yeah.
The big hair. Back in the day, the visor was my headband, so.
Can confirm if you see Michelle in a gym, a hotel gym somewhere, she will have her hair down, probably with a visor. That's your signature.
That's right. Absolutely.
It's Curly's now, too.
And Campbell Swearingen, the bottom of this order, is going to walk for North Carolina.
Campbell Swearingen has been so patient at the plate. What, 6 walks now for her at the World Series. She does such a good job of turning over the order for North Carolina, hitting in that 13 spot.
That's more walks than anyone at the World Series this week among the 12 teams. And at top of the order, Kensley Godwin. It was a Sophie Catarozzoli, but unfortunately she was hurt in the first inning on defense and returned to the dugout with ice on her right ankle. And you see Kensley Godwin wears that purple ribbon. It's specifically to honor her grandfather who died of pancreatic cancer. That one hit past Curly in the circle, scooping it up as Hunter Sparks, and it's overthrown. Stop sign thrown up at third. And the runner runs over Avery O'Brien trying to make the play at second. Run scores.
I think now the umpires are going to get together potentially and talk a little bit about this. So off of the glove of Michaela Knight, and Sparks is going to pick it up, rushes the throw a little bit. Great job backing up, however, and the throw coming over gets away. She looks out, but then with the collision, the ball comes out.
And the ball pops out of Avery O'Brien's glove, and
Move.
That's the assistant, John Roberts, who's out there for Kentucky.
So you wonder if the umpires are talking a little bit about, was she sliding or was she coming in standing up? We've talked about this a couple times. It's important to slide for multiple reasons, obviously getting to the bag, but also to avoid collisions like this or the runner interfering.
Avery O'Brien is tough. She knows that that runner is coming in, and she still was going for the throw to try to make the catch, to make the out. And look at her just hang in there, ready to catch the ball. It ends up coming out of her glove, but it almost is like because she didn't slide, it knocked it out of her glove.
And that's a big play because it puts another run up on the board for North Carolina.
And an error at third. So now a couple of errors in this game for Kentucky, who only had 4 errors entering today over their 4 games played. Chloe Braddock rolls it to Avery O'Brien. She is back up and ready to make the play. And North Carolina adds another run. They lead our championship game 2-0. We'll be back after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Save on hundreds of styles during Dick's Epic Shoe Sale. Score back-to-school deals on trending brands on sale for under $100. Gear up for your season with up to 40% off cleats and more. Plus, up to 30% off running and training shoes. Shop the Epic Shoe Sale today at Dick's.
Harbor Freight Tools are working hard in real garages across America. Like at Nico's Automotive Shop in Des Plaines, Illinois. He demands affordable tools that don't quit because he never quits. Harbor Freight, built for tool people.
You shouldn't have to do all that just to thaw my thick, delicious insides. Come on. Under a cat? Under a human?
You said you liked it down there.
Whoa, Crust, please. That was between us.
Now enjoy Uncrustables straight out of your fridge. No wait time.
At Farmers, honesty is our policy. We're all about transparency and giving it to you straight. Now in pink.
We own pink now, but we sort of went too far.
It means coverage with no jargon, big words, or lawyer needed to understand it.
Forget those readers. We don't hide behind fine print.
It's finding new options, even if it's not with us.
Wait, we do that. Way to keep it 100.
Oh yeah, we do that. And that's why you don't have insurance.
You have Farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Welcome to Camp Rock! I just wanna play my music. I guess the songs are kind of catchy. I just wanna play my music all night long. Hand clapping, earth shaking.
Hey North Carolina Little League, it's Carlin Pickens, and I just wanted to wish you the best of luck on the rest of your games this week and let you know that I will be rooting you on. If I give you any piece of advice, it would be to be a great teammate and celebrate the little things. You got this, and good luck.
Carlin Pickens, the #1 overall pick in the AUSL college draft this year to the Carolina Blaze. And this North Carolina team actually got to go throw out the first pitch at a Blaze game. Look at Ellen Clark go.
Yeah, that was really cool. The Blaze were playing the Oklahoma City Spark, the last regular season game of the AUSL season. And Annalyn Clark was the one who got to throw out the first pitch. Have to imagine that that was nerve-wracking doing that in front of Carlin Pickens and the rest of the Blaze and the Spark team, and in front of her own team. Awesome crowd, but that was so cool.
That is amazing. Opportunity to meet the pros, see the pros.
And they had that more opportunity, too, to meet the pros this week. The AUSL played a pro game here in town over at East Carolina's field on Wednesday night, and all 12 Little League teams got to be in the stands. They got to meet the athletes and go to a professional softball game. Avery O'Brien with a hard hit ball to start. Man, she made the defensive play to get out of the inning after a collision. And now got a hit.
That was good contact, too. She hit that hard. Second time through the order now for this Kentucky team. Seeing Annalyn Clark, see if they can make some adjustments.
Avery O'Brien is going to reach on an error.
Well, we'll see if she steals like she did last time that she reached. She has big-time wheels over there at first base, and for a good hitter coming up like Presley Roberts, they don't have to necessarily use her at bat to sacrifice O'Brien over, because she can get there on her own if they send her. And yet they're still going to square her around.
Yeah, and Presley Roberts, a hitter who had not struck out in the World Series until the first inning of this game.
They're coming in hitting at .625. One of the bigger bats in the tournament. She's got a couple of doubles.
And her favorite softball player, guys, for Presley Roberts is Nyjah Kennedy, but for a specific reason. Of course, a former National Player of the Year. She played for the same Louisville Lady Sluggers organization that Presley Roberts plays for.
Avery O'Brien is getting big jumps over there, just trying to play a little games with Kinsley Godwin, who has a really good arm, has thrown out a couple of runners in the World Series who've stolen against her.
And John Roberts is going to talk to Presley Roberts. I think they know each other. That's her dad. The 2-2 from Annalyn Clark. Scarlett Serta reaches out.
They're all running off the field. They're
just
so excited.
Outs.
They
Just
thought
two
it was
outs.
3 outs. It's only 2.
The defense we've seen in this game has been unbelievable. That was a hard hit ball. Great adjustment by Roberts to end up barreling it up. But Serta is in the right spot, just steals a hit, and then just barely gets to touch on first for a double play. But I think because of that error to start the inning, they just felt like that was 3 outs. So, nope, go back into the field. Just 2 outs.
He's pointing, go back out. 2
Head
outs.
on back.
Oh, I never noticed her fancy face mask, too.
It's bedazzled.
Yeah, with her name in it. Look, we had not seen a double play all week until the last 48 hours, right? I think we had 3 yesterday in 2 games.
Seen some great pitchings, flashing the leather. Had a couple home runs in the tournament.
You guys think about it, if that gets down the line, that might be a run for Kentucky. And so Abby Robinson on the right side, her catch in right field saved runs. That catch there may have saved a run. North Carolina's defense stepping up on the right side.
Especially with Avery O'Brien's speed.
Yes.
And Paisley Edge was hit by a pitch in the first inning. Now it's a ball and 2 strikes from Clark.
And this is a Kentucky team that has hit very well at the World Series. Hit just .208 at regionals, but has turned it on offensively since arriving here in Greenville.
I think they got after it in the cages in between regionals and here. They would just talk to themselves and repeating, find a way, just find a way to get on. Be there for your teammate.
Well, and to not have to face somebody like Paisley Edge with anybody on base, too, is big because she has been such a strong hitter in this World Series with multiple extra base hits. She has 3 doubles. She's been able to step up with runners on base and drive runners in.
She's about to see her 7th pitch from Anna Lynn Clark. And that hits her foot.
Second time she's been hit today.
Yeah.
You know, Kentucky has made Anna Lynn Clark work, definitely, in the circle. Their at-bats have been long, and even making her go to a secondary pitch against Florida, she could go to her curveball in the outside corner, her fastball up in the zone on repeat, over and over and over and over and over again. They did not hardly make any adjustments. But going up against now Kentucky, she's having to go into them a little bit more because they've been so patient, had such a good approach on the outside part of the plate for the righties.
And approaching 70 pitches here in the 4th inning. It's a much higher pitch count than what we've seen Anna Lynn Clark have throughout her games here.
Hunter Sparks going to get it, and another big catch. Kind of like the last time Hunter Sparks was up. Abby Robinson says hello from right field.
School is back, and Dick's has the hottest trends everyone loves. From Adidas, Verse, and FP Movement. Plus, most wanted brands like Nike, DSG, and Jordan. It's never been easier to sport your style.
Well, when everything's bigger in Texas, feels like you wanna go real big too. Yeah, Paige! Asking all the big old questions. Doing it all without a big to-do. Let's go! Looks like it's pickup day. Oh, wow, okay. Not a truck. You can do it all your way.
Want to drive? CarMax.
You play by the rules. Then life flips the script. Slowly, the debt builds. At National Debt Relief, we'll negotiate with your creditors so you pay less than you owe in less time than you think. Call or visit GoNDR.com to get started.
There's a lot of science that goes into making sure this helmet protects me. The same is true of the Colgate Total Active Prevention System.
It's 15 times more effective at fighting the root cause of oral health problems.
Try the Colgate Total Active Prevention System.
Prevent problems before they start.
Hey, Chris, I didn't recognize you from your profile pic. Did you get a haircut? You look sharp.
Ride shares. They can be a big trigger for young homeowners turning into their parents.
So, have you been doing this long? You seem great at it. Hey, Chris, there's room behind you if you want to pass this turkey.
Okay, let's let him drive, and we ride. It's a lot.
Safe travels.
Thank you.
Good luck to you.
You
too. Great talking with you.
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle home and auto with us.
I'm sure you got another ride.
I do.
All right, go get him.
Okay.
A Chewy pharmacy order is on the way for Gouda. Meds verified by Chewy's licensed pharmacists, paired with his favorite cheese. Delivered by Chewy, devoured by Gouda. For quality meds, for life with pets, there's Chewy Pharmacy.
Harbor Freight Tools are working hard in real garages across America. Like at Nico's Automotive Shop in Des Plaines, Illinois. He demands affordable tools that don't quit because he never quits. Harbor Freight, built for tool people.
This summer, prime time is their time on Women's Sports Sundays. August 9th, it's a doubleheader of West Coast action as the Golden State Valkyries take on the Los Angeles Sparks and Seattle Reign FC hosts Angel City FC. Women's Sports Sundays on ESPN, presented by TJ Maxx.
That is coming up tonight at 7 and 9 p.m. Eastern. More sports for you on this Women's Sports Sunday. Here at the Little League Softball World Series Championship game, it's North Carolina up 2-0, and Abby Robinson, who just had another web gem in right field, is going to lead off. Let's take a look at the moment of the game presented by T-Mobile, and we're going to give it to Abby Robinson for this play back in the first inning.
She got such a good read, adjusted how she wanted to turn her glove right there in front of all these eyeballs on her and runners on base. She saved runs with that catch out in right field with 2 runners on. Made the final out of that first inning.
And get this, guys, for her travel ball team, she's a catcher. But on this all-star team for Little League, they needed a right fielder. So she said, I got this, went and worked at it. And look at her go.
It's the best, right? Play as many positions as you can. Get yourself in the lineup. So many good stories.
North Carolina has been able to score in the last 2 innings. They are seeking a 4th Little League Softball World Series title for the state of North Carolina. It's the 3rd North Carolina team to appear in the final in the last 4 years. Michaela Knight ahead, 0-2. Abby Robinson, hard hit ball to Jenna Ball, diving in center.
That is a great jump by Jenna Ball. This is not caught if you don't read it off the bat, and she reads it immediately. She comes in hard, and she says, hey, I see you out there, Abby Robinson, and I'm going to show you that I can make this diving catch as well. We've seen some stellar outfield work behind these pitchers.
Am I wrong at saying I think this might be the best outfield play that we've had at the World Series in recent memory?
Totally agree. Got to give the love to the Audis. Somewhere Haley McClenny is smiling.
Definitely.
Our colleague and Olympian.
Really pulling out that changeup. Has not really used it a lot today.
She has thrown it at a pretty good height, though. She was missing it a little bit lower in the zone, and the games leading up to get here.
Serda. Finley Bevan! Give it up for the Audis!
Amazing.
These Audis are just taking turns, making diving plays. And you know that they see the other one make it and are dying to get a ball sent their way that they get to lay out for a ball on and make a play. Barely hangs on to it. Her glove got a little bit caught, but we've seen Finley Bevan cover so much ground out in right field. No surprise she made that catch too.
Parker Mortensen.
So fine.
How does that make you feel as a pitcher in the circle when you see your outfielders working like that?
Extra confident.
100%. You know that anything off the bat, you know, is going to be gloved up. It's going to be dove for.
I feel like this is like, you know, Oprah, and she's like, you get one, you get one. Like, just tossing out all these balls that these outfielders are getting to make diving plays on, and they're coming through. Kylie Green and Misha Copen from the 3rd place game that we had this morning, they were making plays like that.
Parker Mortensen draws the walk.
It's the 2nd walk given up by Michaela Knight.
She only walked 4 coming into this game. And now North Carolina will try to rally in this inning with 2 outs, looking to add to their lead. Took the lead in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Off the bat, Belle Cox, who's on deck. Foul ball. This is Peyton Bustamante checking the wristband. Runner going. Parker Mortensen into scoring position.
We learned something so cool from Peyton Bustamante's questionnaire that before every game, she writes 3 personal goals on a Post-it note and tucks it in her back pocket, and then afterward reflects on them with her parents.
Presley Roberts will take this at short, and that's out number 3. Hello, outfielders, we see you.
Oh my goodness, they are just lighting up the outfield. It is Jenna Ball in center field, and then Finley Bevan in right field trading off diving catches. We haven't seen this all World Series.
Save on hundreds of styles during Dick's Epic Shoe Sale. Score back-to-school deals on trending brands on sale for under $100. Gear up for your season with up to 40% off cleats and more. Plus, up to 30% off running and training shoes. Shop the Epic Shoe Sale today at Dick's.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up a world of possibilities. With Venture X, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. And turn all of your purchases into extraordinary trips. Plus, get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of possibilities with Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Tools from Harbor Freight are doing hard work in real garages across America. Like at Nico's Automotive Shop in Des Plaines, Illinois, where his Daytona Jack does all the heavy lifting. His Hercules impact wrench makes quick work of tough jobs. And his Icon torque wrench keeps every bolt honest. Nico demands affordable tools that don't quit because he never quits until the job's done. Harbor Freight, built for tool people.
Like me.
You shouldn't have to do all that just to thaw my thick, delicious insides. Come on. Under a cat? Under a human?
You said you liked it down there.
Whoa, Crust, please. That was between us.
Now enjoy Uncrustables straight out of your fridge. No wait time.
You're looking at 1,000 years of breaking and entering. Oops. Pardon my butterfingers. Then this Orkin Pro comes along. It's like some people just don't want infectious disease in their kitchen. Orkin, the best in pests.
Every day of the week, running, every word I speak, every ride I ride gets the last roll, every thrill I seek is on the inside.
At the end of the day, we're all chasing something. Imagine what you can do with an all-electric vehicle that gets you. Toyota, let's go places.
I think you should come play Little League to see them grow, to see them acquire skills.
Confidence, it's great to watch kids learn that.
It's all about having the best experience for all the players on the field.
They make friendships that last forever.
Hey Avery, Cooper Pratt here. Just wanted to reach out and wish you guys the best of luck in you guys' tournament. And yeah, go win it.
Avery, just wanted to say good luck at the World Series. It's been really fun to watch. You guys go win the whole thing. Tell Curly to keep throwing the gas.
Good luck, Avery, to you and your teammates in the softball World Series coming up. We're all rooting for you. Let's go.
Hey, Avery, just want to wish you good luck this upcoming weeks in the Softball Little League World Series. Go kick some butt, and we'll be watching. Have fun.
That is from the Nashville Sounds, the minor league team in the Music City, and Avery Emick, who's leading off. Her uncle Andrew is the strength and conditioning coach for the Nashville Sounds, and we didn't contact them. They came and sent us that, as you saw the home plate umpire telling Avery Emick to watch her feet, make sure she's in the box. It was just so cool. They sent us that video.
Yeah, absolutely. And at that point, they had no idea that this Kentucky team was going to make it to the championship game. They're wishing them good luck before they'd even played a game here at the World Series. And now here they are fighting for a championship.
Well, Avery Emick has hit .444 this week. She's got a hit in this game as well to lead off the second inning.
Well, J.W. O'Brien, the manager, said that, you know, we were slow starting out with our bats at regionals, but we know that hitting is contagious, and that has happened in this Little League World Series. Today, though, they haven't been able to have that consecutiveness.
That one hit right to Parker Mortensen, who's taken over second.
And they've had a lot of that. They've hit a lot of sharp balls, but right at this North Carolina defense.
15, the pitcher, Michaela Knight.
And Avery Emick had posted to her story before the game something that was, I thought, kind of cool. We've grown up playing together. Today, let's be the best in the world. Let's leave everything we have out on the field and become world champions. So putting it out there to the universe, this is the mindset that Avery Emick posted, but the Kentucky championship mindset. And in the picture with her is Michaela Knight at bat now, and also Jenna Ball.
Go time.
Well, it is go time right now for Kentucky. With a 6-inning game, they've got this and one more time to try to catch up to North Carolina, who scored a run in the second and third innings. Michaela Knight pop up, straight up in the air. Scarlett Serta tracking it, 2 down. Find Little League on Facebook, X, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at the official handles at Little League. And don't forget to use hashtag LLWS.
And Lynn Clark just continues to retire hitters.
And now she's going to face Jenna Ball.
It's just been so tough. He's given up a couple hits, but really has not allowed Kentucky to string anything back to back to back.
One has found a different way to pitch today. She's not having or not getting to rely on her strikeout as much in this game, but she's not letting that get her out of her game. There's a nice changeup there, floating it in for the 0-2, or to get ahead 0-2, but I mean, she's found different ways to get out, since her mom just can't even watch from across the street.
Her mom is across the street. She's so nervous.
It's amazing.
Yeah, we show brothers watching, sisters watching over in South Korea, and mom is barely watching. Part of it is because she gets really nervous, but she hasn't done this every game. She started watching in the stands, but she doesn't like the cameras. Well, we show her a lot, and now she's just trying to hide from all of us.
Jenna Ball hops that one. It's a hard hit up at Parker Mortensen. Amanda, where did your parents watch your games?
My mom, you know, just in the normal stands down here, down the lines, and my dad, like, down the foul line a little bit with the other dads. You know, they had like a dad group that they watched together.
What about you, Michelle?
Yeah, my parents were usually way up at the top of the stands. I mean, nerves always. Mom usually praying, you know.
Yes. Pitcher-parent life is a different,
nerve-wracking,
different mindset. You got to have different nerves.
Well, we saw it from our colleague Danielle Laurie, whose daughter was pitching this week here. She was out in the outfield, all kinds of nerves.
I'm wondering, though, if her mom will go back and watch the games, because wouldn't you want to see where the pitches are and see what happens? You can't really watch from all the way over there.
Do you mean from across the street?
Yeah.
Her brothers are all in watching.
We'll tell her what happened.
Hey, Mom, she got a strikeout. Well, Annalyn Clark gets her 5th strikeout in this championship game, and our North Carolina team is up 2-0. We'll be back after a message and a word from our ABC stations.
I'm Saquon Barkley, and I spent all day jumping through hoops. But watching football shouldn't feel like jumping through hoops. That's why I have DirecTV. It brings all my football into one place, so I can easily find and watch it. No jumping, no flipping, or hopping between apps or channels. It's all my games, no matter where they air. Football's hard, but football with DirecTV, easy.
Stream football without the hurdles on DirecTV.
There's
There's a lot of science that goes into making sure this helmet protects me. The same is true of the Colgate Total Active Prevention System.
It's 15 times more effective at fighting the root cause of oral health problems.
Try the Colgate Total Active Prevention System.
Prevent problems before they start.
They say to make exercise a habit, find something you enjoy. 1, 2.
You'll enjoy Kohl's Active Sale. Save on Nike and more top active brands. Plus, get 20% off across the store at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
Maria is an Etsy seller here to celebrate the moments that matter, making unique designs for dreamers and dancers, for kings and queens, and for anyone who loves an excuse to dress up.
I'm Maria, and I have the greatest job in the world.
Etsy.
It's time to rise and dine.
GMA is hitting the road, America. Order up. Diners across America. Are we coming to the local diner in your town this week on
Good Morning America.
A championship game feeling. Welcome back to the Little League Softball World Series presented by Dick's Sporting Goods. Greenville, North Carolina has been a wonderful host for the last 8 days of softball. We started a week ago today, and now just 2 teams battling it out for a championship in North Carolina, trying to add to its lead. We only play 6 innings in Little League, so it could be the last time that we see these North Carolina bats at the plate. It'll start with Belle Cox, and the 3 hitters that we'll see in this inning have the 3 hits for North Carolina in this game.
3 consecutive hits. Otherwise, Michaela Knight has done a good job of trying to shut this North Carolina offense down.
Belle Cox then home a run in the 2nd inning and hits a hard ball back up the middle. Roberts picking it up. My goodness, that was sweet.
She is so long. She actually picks this ball up on the right field side of second base. Look at how far she's going to go get this. Now, granted, it's a slow developing play, but she takes it away from her teammate, Avery O'Brien. And it's probably a good thing she did because, again, she needed that extra time to be able to get the out at first. Great play.
Her length reminds me of Madison Shipman.
Yes.
Our colleague and former Tennessee great.
That was the SEC Player of the Year, shortstop for the Lady Vols. Speaking of shortstops, here's the North Carolina shortstop, Emma Riccio. And we've learned Emma wants to be in the FBI or the CIA. Jenna Ball.
We're talking about in between innings that both these teams have had really good approaches against really good pitchers. They've been very prepared coming into the game, ready for what they're going to see. You can tell that the coaches have done a good job of communicating to them, probably watching film because other games have been on ESPN, and you can scout Knight and Clark both, but not a ton of strikeouts. And I think that that in itself proves it, that they've had a great approach at the plate, even though not a ton of hits, but they're still putting the ball in play and giving themselves a chance. A lot of right atoms, a lot of great defensive plays too that have stepped up and stolen hits.
Annalyn Clark in the box. Hunter Sparks. And Paisley Edge going down to get it. It is a last opportunity for this Kentucky team as we head to the top of the 6th inning. The Little League Softball World Series is presented by Dick's Sporting Goods. Every season starts at Dick's.
Save on hundreds of styles during Dick's Epic Shoe Sale. Score back-to-school deals on trending brands on sale for under $100. Gear up for your season with up to 40% off cleats and more. Plus, up to 30% off running and training shoes. Shop the Epic Shoe Sale today at Dick's.
You shouldn't have to do all that just to thaw my thick, delicious insides. Come on. Under a cat? Under a human?
You said you liked it down there.
Whoa, crust, please. That was between us.
Now enjoy Uncrustables straight out of your fridge. No wait time.
At Farmers, honesty is our policy. We're all about transparency and giving it to you straight. Now in pink.
We own pink now, but we sort of went too far.
It means coverage with no jargon, big words, or lawyer needed to understand it.
Forget those readers. We don't hide behind fine print.
It's finding new options, even if it's not with us.
Wait, we do that. Way to keep it 100.
Oh yeah, we do that. And that's why you don't have insurance.
You have Farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Well, when everything's bigger in Texas, feels like you wanna go real big too.
Yeah, Paige.
Asking all the big old questions, doing it all without a big to-do.
Let's go.
Looks like it's pickup day. Oh, wow, okay, not a truck. You can do it all your way.
Want to drive? CarMax.
No application fee if you apply by September 1st at University of Maryland Global Campus, an accredited university that has transformed adult lives for more than 75 years. You're not waiting to win. You're ready to succeed again at umgc.edu.
Harbor Freight Tools are working hard in real garages across America, like at Nico's Automotive Shop in Des Plaines, Illinois. He demands affordable tools that don't quit because he never quits. Harbor Freight, built for tool people.
Annalyn Clark has shown that she is a superstar in the circle. Great movement up in the zone, really controlling her pitches.
Yeah, being able to hit the outside corner, work in more in this game, but still go up in the zone, which has been her bread and butter at this World Series. And the little strikeout shimmy is new. We hadn't seen that one from her at the World Series.
We've seen swords, we've seen sunsets, skies. Yep, that's right. And now the shimmy.
You know, whatever works. They are 3 outs away from a Little League Softball World Series championship.
In a World Series for her, you think about pitching 23 innings. She's only given up 2 earned runs this World Series.
A team from just 90 minutes away from where we're playing here in Greenville, North Carolina. Seeking a 4th title for the state of North Carolina. Their Little League has never won. It'll be 10, 11, and 1 due up for Kentucky. Evelyn Kjellstrom leading off and had a huge RBI for them in the semifinals on Saturday.
Yep, Kjellstrom has had really nice approaches in her at-bats. 4 hits to go along with that approach and doing whatever she can to find a way on to make adjustment up in the box on the plate. And she is all the way in the front of the box and trying to take away that outside corner. So then Annalyn Clark tries to come hard inside to her.
Well, that's where Clark has a curveball, screwball combination. Low in the zone, is not afraid to throw arm side underneath the righties.
appreciated and respected the willingness of the hitters for the Kentucky team to try something new in the box. Oftentimes hitters get so stubborn, they don't want to change where they are going, where they start in the box.
Strikeout for Anna Lynn Clark. Little League thanks its official sponsors, including Dick's Sporting Goods and Gatorade, whose support helps create meaningful experiences for communities, volunteers, and young athletes all season. Little League also thanks its dedicated volunteers who make a lasting impact on millions of children worldwide. Brinley Bisham at the bottom of the order.
That's what we've seen Anna Lynn Clark do in these big games. She continues to just throw her best stuff. It doesn't ever seem like she's got nervous in the big moments. She has fun, I think, in the big moments that are pressureful and where maybe some other pitchers would be nervous and they'd let the pressure get to them.
Parker Mortensen takes this grounder, and Kentucky is down to its final out. Finley Bevan, can she extend this inning?
Well, Anna Lynn Clark still needs to be tough here. This is no gimme out here with Finley Bevan, the top of the order coming up for Kentucky. And some of the best scoring that we've seen the past couple of days has been with 2 outs, being able to start a rally just down by 2. This is still doable.
And that's the key, not chasing pitches out of the zone, being selective.
And 2 balls and a strike to the leadoff and Finley Bevan. Bevan towards left. Parker Mortensen makes the grab, and dreams of a championship have come true for North Carolina. Your World Series champions.
Somebody could really use a hug.
And embracing their teammate, Sophie Catarazzoli, who was injured to start this game in the first inning and couldn't continue. What a moment for Johnston County Little League. Her dad, Ben, carrying Sophie. And this North Carolina team gets it done. They are champions of the summer.
What a great job by Anna Lynn Clark. A runner did not reach second base except for in the first inning. I mean, nobody made it to third. I mean, she just really shut down Kentucky. Also had some great defense behind her.
Good pitcher's duel.
And Anna Lynn Clark, the top pitcher this week. She's a champion, Chris.
Anna Lynn, congratulations. Pitched another shutout. How are you able to bring your best stuff on the biggest stage?
I have the best defense behind me, the best offense, the best team.
That's exactly where I was going to go next. Your defense today stepped up huge. What can you say about how they were able to help you put up some zeros today?
We were moving our feet a lot, talking every play, and talking each other up after every single play.
You specifically have been following your brothers to Little League for years. What does this feel like now to be able to celebrate a World Series championship?
It feels amazing.
A lot of emotion out here. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
North Carolina, your 2026 World Series champions. They go undefeated this week and take home the first title for their Little League, Johnston County Little League. And it's the 4th title by a 3rd different team for the state of North Carolina.
Yeah. So strong, this state of North Carolina, and they're all feeding off of each other, competing, making each other better.
Girls are going to have to step out a little bit more this way so we can get the championship sign.
Even overcoming that injury early on is big. Sometimes that can throw your team all out of whack and out of focus, but they still were able to overcome, and their defense was solid.
Solid all the way around, but I love the way that Annalyn Clark celebrating with their teammates, getting it done. Just seeing that joy in the brothers.
This North Carolina team in their ace making it to the championship game and winning the whole thing. Remember, they just started softball back in 2023, their Little League did. And here they are in 2026 World Series champions and had to overcome so much, including a teammate going down in the 1st inning.
They're just so well coached defensively, base running, in the circle, all the parts of the game. You can tell this team is well coached.
We step aside for now, but back in just a moment from the World Series. A champion has been crowned. It is North Carolina, the last one standing.
With 2 kids and busy schedules, you gotta find the wins. And Dick's new Scorecard Plus membership is an easy W.
For $99 a year, you get over $350 in benefits.
It pays for itself with $100 in annual bonus rewards, free shipping every day, and more.
And get this, I scored a limited time deal, $100 off Dick's exclusive brands, so everyone can get the style they want. Gear up for their best year yet. Join Scorecard Plus.
Harbor Freight Tools are working hard in real garages across America, like at Nico's Automotive Shop in Des Plaines, Illinois. He demands affordable tools that don't quit because he never quits. Harbor Freight, built for tool people.
This is a meal. Saucy chicken Roma. Stacked spicy steak. For just $7.99 each? Let's Asiago. Asiago bagel stacks at Panera.
Do they think we're so dumb that we'll just fly into that bug zapper and die? And now this Orkin Pro? Ew. Let's go, besties. Sad. Orkin, the best in pests.
I switched Sadie to Life Protection Formula. I used to feed her Purina 1. Then I learned it has chicken byproduct meal. Blue's got deboned chicken meal, brown rice, oatmeal, and barley to help protect all this energy. Love them like family, feed them like family.
Ugh, you shouldn't have to do all that just to thaw my thick, delicious insides. Come on. Under a cat? Under a human?
You said you liked it down there.
Whoa, Crust, please. That was between us.
Now enjoy Uncrustables straight out of your fridge. No wait time.
This summer, the Little League World Series is off to the races. From exclusive 2026 Little League World Series apparel to collectible pins, teamwear, hats, and more. From the Born in Williamsport Alive All Over the World collection to Girls with Game apparel to in August we watch the Little League Baseball World Series. Everything you need to show your World Series pride. So don't just watch it, wear it. Ready, set, shop. Exclusively at shoplittleleague.org.
A 4th World Series title for the state of North Carolina. North Carolina takes it over Kentucky 2-0 in our championship game here at the Little League Softball World Series in Greenville, North Carolina. Their manager is Ben Catarazzoli, and he's with Chris.
Coach, congratulations. You guys just built this thing 4 years ago. When you look at everything, offense, defense, pitching, what are you most proud of?
Just how they all stuck together after being a team.
still working. Let's continue this. What are you most proud of?
It's just that they came together. We built it over 4 years, like you said, and tried to tell everyone what a great experience it is. All these girls have played travel ball, different teams, different schools, but we were able to unite under Johnston County and able to convince some people to play and get involved. And we kind of started with 4 girls and kept working our way up and brought some girls over from different rec programs in the area and just kept building and building and building and got here.
What can you say about the job that Anna Lynn Clark has given you guys in that circle all week long?
It's weird. She misses so many spots, but she has so much movement that it's really hard to hit. We knew we had something special when we would do live at bats in practice, and we have some pretty good hitters on our team, as everybody's seen this week. And the first 2 weeks of practice, we couldn't touch her, and that's when we started to really believe that we had the full team. We've seen years past where one girl kind of leads a team through the whole tournament, but we felt 1 through 13, and I will add, we're the only team that had 13 people on this roster. That's important to me too. But we're the only team that I felt like was a full team from top to bottom, and you saw it with the way that our bottom hit. But Anna was outstanding, and we knew we had something special very early on with her.
That helped today with your daughter getting injured in the first inning, but there's this great moment when you guys are running out here, you lifted her up to bring her into the huddle.
Yeah.
As a dad, what has this meant to be able to do this with your daughter and be able to celebrate a championship at the end?
It's honestly bittersweet. Her and I started this when she was 9, playing 12U. We were the only ones on this current team that were doing it. And to see her not be able to play and see her crying in the dugout the entire time and not be able to do it is pretty heartbreaking, to be honest. I'm happy for her. I hope she understands how much she means to this. And
well, congratulations, Coach. I'll let you give her a hug. By the way, we both smell like lemon lime, so go get a towel.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Ladies.
Yeah, his daughter, Sophie Catarazzoli, was hurt in the first inning. You see her there on crutches, but a big part of this run, and no question this team would not have made it this far without every single player on this North Carolina roster, and a special hug between her and her dad after starting this, having a dream several years ago. And now they are World Series champions. Anna Lynn Clark in the circle. He talked about her. She is just so tough.
Well, he had said Anna Lynn Clark gets swings and misses like I have never seen before. And Michelle, best strikeout pitcher we saw at the World Series. We saw those swings and misses all week long.
Yeah, it's a 2-seam fastball that rises up through the zone. She also has a little curved screwball. Really, the key, though, is that she used that great defense behind her. She never really kept the ball over the white part of the plate, so she was hard to barrel up and just a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, and such a fun week for this North Carolina team, who ends up going undefeated this week at the Little League Softball World Series. We knew the competition was going to be intense when we started with 12 teams a week ago today, and now North Carolina, the last team standing. But Michelle, as this tournament goes on and on, the competition gets better and more big moments all week.
Great moments, just great play all the way around. The pitchers dominating to some point, but I love the fact that it was team effort, great defense, and then, of course, getting those timely hits. It just is great to see these young ladies excelling on the softball field.
Excelling and growing. I mean, the strength and belief and the growth mentally and physically that these players all had, no matter what team they were on, stuck out to me. I love seeing that growth to propel them forward in their journeys.
Well, it has been a summer forever type of week, a summer that these ladies will never forget, especially our champions, North Carolina, out of Clayton, North Carolina, Johnston County Little League. They are your 2026 Little League Softball World Series champion. It's been an honor to be with you this week. So long from the Little League Softball World Series.
Have some fun out there, girl. That's all you can do is have some fun, make some plays, all right?
Steve, you want a home run? We'll give you a home run. North Carolina wins an absolute gem of a game.
Really did that.
Gotta say, I am jealous that I was never in Little League. This is so fun. The environment is so cool, so exciting.
What's the conversation that your mom had with you?
She just said, do it for your team and your fans and your family.
Rock smacks this one to center field, and it's gone! Laser from one. On a snag by Marty with a double play.
this experience been like so far?
We say it's the best summer ever.
We're going to see this Kentucky team play for a title. Championship dreams still alive for North Carolina. Makes the grab, and dreams of a championship have come true for North Carolina. Your World Series champions.
You play by the rules. Then life flips the script. Slowly, the debt builds. At National Debt Relief, we'll negotiate with your creditors so you pay less than you owe in less time than you think. Call or visit GoNDR.com to get started.
They say to make exercise a habit, find something you enjoy. 1, 2.
You'll enjoy Kohl's Active Sale. Save on Nike and more top active brands. Plus, get 20% off across the store at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
I'm Saquon Barkley, and I spent all day jumping through hoops. But watching football shouldn't feel like jumping through hoops. That's why I have DirecTV. It brings all my football into one place so I can easily find and watch it. No jumping, no flipping, or hopping between apps or channels. It's all my games, no matter where they air. Football's hard, but football with DirecTV, easy.
Stream football without the hurdles on DirecTV.
AWS AI is moving business forward. It's how Audi takes vehicles from concept to customer. Delivers real-time match insights to Bundesliga fans. And how small businesses grow online with GoDaddy. How will AI revolutionize your business? AWS AI is how. I just might.
My name is Daniel. I've been a barista for 8 years, but I wanted to bring my take on real coffee to the community, and my Toyota BZ helped me get there.
Imagine what you can do with an all-electric vehicle that gets you. Toyota, let's go places.
12 of the world's greatest dancers will live together and compete for a spot in the world's biggest ballroom.
This is my moment for sure.
That could be on Dancing with the Stars tomorrow.